Hey guys, Samika here. Welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, we get into all things fashion, makeup, beauty, but hashtag affordable because I'm all about affordability. And if that is something that you guys are into, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join this little but growing family, and let's hop right into the video. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, I decided to hop on this foxy eye makeup look, this foxy eye trend that's going around. So basically this foxy eye is like an exaggerated, smoky, fluffy version of a cat eye. This eye look has definitely been made popular by Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, even sometimes, I don't remember that makeup artist's name, but it's like Hung Van Gogh or something like that. He posts a lot of Selena Gomez's pictures, and even her makeup, sometimes she's got this dramatic cat eye, so she kind of has that look going on too. And I love the look on Selena Gomez's eyes when he does it on her, because I think that best suits her eye shape. It just looks amazing. But anyway, but yeah, that is what this whole foxy eye trend is. And another cool thing about this trend is sort of kind of gives the face like a facelift without actually doing a facelift. So you're doing a facelift but with makeup. And another simple trick to go ahead and give that face the lifted look is to just definitely put your hair up in like a high ponytail or a high bun. Just pull your hair back and you definitely will see the lift. I didn't go ahead and, my hair's up but it's not pulled tight or anything. But what I did do a little bit differently was go ahead in and with makeup lift my eyebrows a little bit, because this is not the natural shape of my eyebrows. It's a little bit more straight on the ends. I tried to conceal it as best as I can because my natural hairs do not grow out straight like that. They curve down. So I had to go in with a little bit of color correcting to try to minimize my hairs as much as possible. But this is as good as it's going to get. But yeah, this is the foxy eye trend. If you guys are interested in seeing how to create this look, some easy, super simple steps in creating this blown out foxy eye look, keep on watching. Okay, so I brought you guys in super close because we are going to get into this foxy eye makeup look. So this look is really about building up the colors. It's kind of like a cat eye. Some of them look kind of strategic with like an actual like gel liner or like a sharp liner, but I like the ones that kind of look effortless, a little bit messy and blown out. So that's the look I'm going to be trying to go for today. Another way that you can achieve that elevated facelift kind of look is to do with your eyebrows. So if you guys have noticed, I changed the shape of my eyebrows a little bit so that it can seem a little bit higher. My natural brows do not go up like this. I never do my eyebrows like this. But yeah, I kind of filled them in and brought them in a little bit higher, and I went in with some concealer. I went in with an orange color corrector to kind of hide my brow hairs. You can kind of see I'm poking here through a little bit, but I went in with an orange corrector to hide that. And then I just cleaned up my brows with my normal concealer to just kind of achieve that elevated, lifted brow look. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using in today's video is going to be the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the second palette she has with Morphe. First color I'm going to go in with is this one right here, which is called Grateful. And this is the first color that we're going to use to go ahead and start building up that gradient effect. And I'm going to go in with this Morphe 330 brush and kind of messily just apply that to my eye, like right along the top lash line, and then kind of wing it out and bring it up. So I'm not going to go straight out this way. I want to bring it up because remember that we're lifting the eye. So I'm going to apply it on my lid, lower to my lash line, and then bring it up towards my brow. Alright, so we kind of have that first color down, and I'm not going to worry too much about the placement or how messy it is because I don't have my foundation on yet. So we're going to go back in and clean it up with like a makeup wipe. Alright, so now that we have this color down, I'm going to go into a little bit of a deeper shade, and it's this one right here, which is called Homebody. And I'm going to place that right on top of it, a little bit lower so that you can still see the first color, but just right on top of it, just to deepen it up. We're just going to keep building the colors to deepen this V. So as you can see, I have hooded eyes, and you want to make sure that you are following this line right here. So from like the outer corner of your nose, outer corner of your eye, and it's going up to your the tail of your brow. So that way it's lifting the eyes up this way. If you have hooded eyes and you kind of struggle with doing winged eyeliner, that's kind of the tip that I normally always follow. But winged eyeliner is always very tricky. All right, so now I want to go in for another deeper color to place on top of that, and we're gonna now go into this color right here, which is called Thick Skin, and all while still using the same brush. And now I want to go in and deepen up the eye a little bit more, but I don't want to go in with a black yet. So I want to find a chocolate brown to place right on top of this. This second volume of Jaclyn Hill's palette doesn't really have a deep chocolate brown, but her first one does. So I'm just going to dip into the very first palette and go into this brown shade right here. It doesn't have a name, but this one right here, and place that right over the eye. And gonna focus that a little bit lower this time. And like I said, you still want to go ahead and just be a little bit messy with it. Don't be too critical on how everything's looking. It's going to look crazy before it gets better. All right, now that we have the darker color down, now we're going to go into our black and deepen this up even more. And for that, I'm going to go back into the second volume Jaclyn Hill palette and use this color Temptress. This one right here. And for a little bit more of a precise application, I'm going to go in with a smaller tapered blending brush just to apply even closer and lower than this darker color. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M431 brush. But so far, this is how we are looking. I know it still looks a little crazy, but don't worry, it'll all come. I promise it'll all come together in the end. It always does. You just gotta have a little faith in this makeup. It is a process. So now I'm just gonna go back into the first color that we applied and just kind of apply it over the top just to kind of further blend that out a little bit more. And I think I want to use a different brush to blend that out. So I'm going to use this very, very tiny Real Techniques brush. What is this? This, girl, I don't know what kind of brush this is. I can barely see the words on it. Oh, this is a precision smudge brush. So this very tiny little brush here, I'm just going to use, like I said, the very first color that we went in with, which was Grateful, and apply that right along the top just to further blend that those two together. And then back with this big fluffy brush, just blend everything together. And then to bring some light into the inner corner of the eyes, I just want to go in with a really light eyeshadow color back into the second volume palette, and this one right here, which is called Perfectionist, on a sort of fluffy brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush, which was from the Pac-Man collection. Just gonna dab into a little bit of that and kind of just sweep that over the inner portion of the lid. This is an e.l.f. angle brush, and I'm just going to go into the black Temptress shadow and bring this as a liner closer to the inner portion of my eye. And bring that in a little bit here to the inner corner to create a point. I don't want to go ahead and do too much now, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that when I finish up the rest of my face. It's just that I don't want to disrupt that and mess it up like I messed it up here, but that's okay, we can fix that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'm gonna come back and finish this look up for you guys. All right, so I'm back, and this is with both eyes done. It's Memorial Day and my dad is grilling outside. I hope you can't hear the music over me, but I feel like you can. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys really quickly, this is what the eyes are looking for. These are what the eyes are looking like so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a makeup wipe and clean up underneath before I go ahead and finish applying the rest of my foundation. All right, so I'm back with my face mostly done. And as you can see, I went in and cleaned up to get a sharper line with the makeup wipe. And I went ahead and pointed in the inner corner, because that's the thing with this foxy eye. You want to create that elongated eye shape. And I really love this. I watched a video of Kathleen Lights do this makeup look, and how amazing did her eye shape like completely changed, and her eyes somewhat look bigger. But yeah, I love how this elongates the eye. So this is this eye with the pointed inner corner. So you see how it lifts it and it looks a little bit more elongated. And then this is without it. It just looks very round. But yeah, really love that. So I'm gonna try to attempt to do this part on camera. It really took me a while. I was a little bit nervous trying to do this because these things never tend to go right. So I'm gonna go ahead and use instead of using the shadow, I'm gonna go in with a felt tip liquid eyeliner. Only thing that makes this eye a little bit different, this eye kind of has like a little fold, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to get that perfect straight line. But I'm gonna try. To further brighten up the eyes, I want to go in with a lighter eyeliner to the lower lash line, just to make the eye seem a little bit bigger. I don't really have a flesh toned eyeliner. I thought I did, but I have this lip liner, and it's like the lightest lip liner I have. The only thing is kind of pinkish, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in just a tiny bit, just so. All right, so I went in with that ever so slightly, just so you can see it brightens up the outer portion of my eye a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna go in with this brush again with the black eyeshadow, which is Temptress from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and kind of not really smoke out too much, but just kind of connect this down here. So now we're going to get into lashes, and lashes really just chef's kiss. It just pulls everything together. So the lashes that you want to go in with for this look are lashes that kind of wing out on the end. So they're like shorter on the inner corner, but wing out really nicely on the ends. And so the lashes that I'm going to go in with, these are some Eye Envy lashes. These are in the style 119. You see how they're like shorter in the inner corner and flare out really nicely on the ends. That's what we're gonna go ahead and use. All right, so having the lashes on the outer corner definitely makes a difference. What I'm doing is just kind of lifting it a little bit. All right, so these are the finished eyes with the lashes on. But yeah, these are the foxy eyes. Definitely feel lifted. Okay guys, so this is the final look, creating this foxy eye, and I'm surprised myself. But now that I've completed both eyes and I've done my makeup and see the final product, it really looks cool. Even though like a normal cat eye for myself, I would never go this like large and extra and winged out. but with this foxy eye trend, it definitely makes sense and brings the whole look together, especially with the inner corners. I've never tried that before, but it definitely helps to elongate the eyes and create that bigger eye shape. And I just think it's really cool. So if you guys like this video and found it helpful, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you are notified when I do upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.